pretend on Hey Ab. It's very important to do that.
Oh,
although
God.
Abbott's not here anywhere in the room, but...
Oh, man, I tell you, I get tears. I get tears in my eyes. This is great. You know, I remember when we worked together, we worked back, back a few years ago. We worked together.
We worked at a bar, I remember.
I tell you, I took your hat off. There was something to judge there, and nothing to drink but water. Okay.
Really died of turtle drowning. I don't know.
Some of the great movie lines of all time, you're bringing up. Do you remember Tony Curtis in was it the Black Knight, or was it Smarty? No, Tony Curtis in Charles Bulba.
Oh yeah. It was the one. I don't remember the line, but I remember.
The line?
Anything with Tony Curtis was very funny.
Tony Curtis was, "Yonder lies the castle of my father."
Yeah.
This is all nostalgia.
It's so funny because today, all the actors, they work like Meryl Streep, and they work on these accents and getting the vowels right. And like years ago, Tony Curtis, I'm Spartacus, I'm Spartacus, you're Spartacus, it didn't matter, right?
Yeah,
to be or not to be, that's the question. It didn't matter.
John Wayne in King, was it the greatest story ever told?
Oh yes.
For King of Kings, he had one line. Dino De Laurentiis cast everybody in Hollywood, including John Wayne, and John Wayne as the centurion in King of Kings, and here they are, they're all standing there with cavalry, and John Wayne in his tunic, he looks over and he goes, "Truly, that's the Son of God."
Yeah, but the director asked him for a little more awe, and he went, "Aw, he truly was the Son of God." That's what I heard. That's how I heard it. Jackie Gleason was in that movie.
Really?
Yeah, they cut him out. He had one scene when, "Jesus, you are the Messiah. Not me, not Norton, but you are the Messiah." Well, hardy-ha-ha.
Can you do Jackie Gleason's Hamlet?
Oh, Jackie Gleason's Hamlet. To be, no, not to be. Oh, that is the question. Because you know that I know that you know that I'm the Prince of Denmark. Oh yeah, I'm the prince, and you're nothing but a scythe. Talk to Gleason out like walking around. Gotta walk the room.
Oh man.
This is how you do. The most important thing about Gleason is this little movement here. If you can do that, that's very important.
Oh,
a little
yes.
this.
Yeah.
And bulge your eyes out to about here.
And of course the ever great Laurel and Hardy.
Oh yes.
Absolutely. I could just imagine. I think, remember you did a Hardy. Was it obscene phone? No.
Yeah.
Calling a 900 number.
The sex hotline. I think I could pull that off. You really try doing that here?
Yeah.
I don't know if that's enough. Okay. Imagine a derby, right, and a little mustache, of course, and a tie. Okay. Hello. It certainly is. Yes, I would like a spanking. Oh. 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 Well, here's another fine mess you've got me into. Goodbye. Oh.
Great! That was so great! I'm telling you, I'm playing an audience of one, and I've seen it a few times, and I'll tell you, I still love you. The stuff that you do is just absolutely just great. By the way, I once called a 900 number, and they put me on hold. And then somebody came in and gave me severe tongue lashing, and I hung up. So I would not do that again. Any of the other old actors that you being a very nostalgic mood here.
Well, we were talking about W.C. Fields. We were going around W.C. Fields. My favorite W.C. Fields bit, it's not necessarily a line. It's really, well, this is my impression of W.C. Fields after he sat on a sharp implement. Oh, God, that's it.
I got a job doing that. I actually got a job in Atlantic City doing W.C. Fields, and they asked me, can I do a W.C. Fields impression? And I just said, here's my impression of W.C. Fields sitting on a shop implement, and I did this, and that got me the job. That strange little impression. But I love, he did the best with pain, and he's very good sleeping.
Oh.
Like the back porch scene, a very famous scene where he's trying to sleep, and everyone's disturbing him. He just had a great, just a natural thing about simply just a guy trying to sleep and all the interruptions. So funny, so real.
And the dentist, when he was pulling the tooth of the
oh yeah.
That got by the censor. That was one of the most erotic scenes you could imagine. This woman, he had a young woman there, and he's pulling her tooth, and her dress is flying up, and her legs
on top of her.
And he does everything so subtle. It's almost like he'll be talking, and the hat will go up and come down, and he does everything almost effortlessly.
That didn't hurt, did it?
Yeah. And I think, look, are you sure I got the right tooth here? And he was amazing.
Genius.
Absolutely amazing. Well, so is there any other ones that we haven't covered here?
I feel like I'm looking here on the monitor, and I've got my John Candy shirt on.
Oh, John.
And John Candy was one of my heroes. I was actually watching some SCTV on last night. They showed it.
Okay.
And it's great to see him. But I'll do my impression of John Candy in every film. He was always the same, but great.
Yeah.
That was Uncle Buck, by the way.
Oh, gosh. That's amazing. That is so great.
My daughter, she likes the Three Stooges. My daughter's like 2 years and 3 months. I don't know when you stop counting the months and weeks. But she loves the Three Stooges. And what she likes about them is the way they slept. See, the Stooges slept very funny. For instance, Curly, or let's say Moe, Larry, and Curly sleeping together would be like, now she loves that. But really, Shemp, when Shemp was part of the Stooges, he slept better than Curly in that. Because this is Shemp with the Stooges sleeping. I think it's much more effective. They perfected the sleeping with Shemp.
With the mohawk cut?
Moe had the beetle. Shemp had kind of like a shaggy dog or a Saint Bernard.
And Curly was the
shade. Shemp actually predates Curly. Shemp leaves the act, Curly replaces Shemp, and Curly gets sick, and then Shemp replaces Curly.
What about Larry?
Larry was there from the get-go.
Moe
and Larry, I mean, think of it. They lived, like, when Shemp and Curly were both gone, they had Joe Bessa, they had Curly Joe DeRita, Moe and Larry stayed. They were really the act. I mean, you know.
No one has